Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Octopath Traveler walkthrough. Jeez. I'm about to take on, I don't remember what this person's name was. It's the Starseer boss. And so this is kind of just how I've set up. I think I have patience on maybe everyone. And then SP Saver. What else did I have? Yeah, Steorra, the Starseeker. But yeah, so anyways, like I said, patience for getting extra turns basically at the end of a turn is amazing. I've got Therion as a Scholar. I've got Cyrus as, I think he's Dancer. Ulbrich looks like he's Hunter. And then Primrose as, I think, Cleric. This was actually fairly easy. I can't remember how this all played out, though. It was kind of just a bit of a slog, honestly. And honestly, I think I've also got, just like, I don't know, my characters are pretty powerful. Oh, that's right. Okay, so she uses Wandering Star a lot, and that's really obnoxious because it confuses a character. She actually just used it on, I think, Primrose, I think maybe every single time she used it. I don't know if there was a reason for that, or if I was just unlucky, or whatever, but I really probably should have equipped one of the accessories that prevents confusion. But whatever, using an item is, I suppose, kind of okay as well. We'll have to watch here as far as these vulnerabilities go. The problem with these bosses, the advanced job bosses, is they're constantly changing their vulnerabilities. Well, I should say they change them after they recover from a break. And that can be a little obnoxious, but so I like the Therion and Cyrus combo because they're able to cast those, they're basically the Scholar skills, at least the elementals anyway, fire, ice, lightning, actually hit twice. And so you can actually, just break shields with one action, which I actually kind of like. Also, yeah, I don't know, I think that's the reason why I like them the most. The other good classes would be like, Hunter, because Hunter is able to kind of do the same thing with, I always forget the name of the, I can't quite see it. Oh, dang. Aerostorm? Yeah, Aerostorm. So, 5 to 8 times or something like that. Also, I use the Hunter's leg trap here. I always want Steorra to get her turn last. It's just easier to kind of deal with, right? Because you don't want to be having her take her, and it looks like she's always getting 2 turns back to back. And you don't really want her taking 2 turns and then the following turn, acting immediately. And so leg trap is one of the most important, I would argue, aspects to this fight. So again, take a Hunter, get her acting, towards the end. Also, as far as setups here, I went with the Dancer to get, and I can never remember the name of that skill, but it's like stalactites or Sealtiges, whatever the last skill, and that makes it so that single target buffs, for instance, will hit everybody. So I really like that. I don't know why I use Peacock Strut on Primrose. That seems very odd. Oh, Therion is he can't accept buffs right now. Here I just eat dirt. I just wasn't able to really get my defenses up, And I should say, so there's it looks like there's two ways that you can handle this, and it's kind of up to you, but you really want to use that dancer buff on your cleric to either use your just like regular magic defense buff, or you go with the reflect. The problem with the reflect is was it Star Shower? Is that the name of her ability there that she used? Is actually 3 different hits. And each one of those hits will eat 1 stack of your reflect. Now, the weird thing that I just noticed after having just watched that again was the initial hit there of the shower, whatever spell, didn't actually get reflected back to her. Now, I don't know if that's because Primrose died, and maybe your character needs to survive in order to actually reflect those. I'm not sure. And I actually now, again, just watching this again, I wish I would have saved beforehand and then had another file to actually just try this again. I just didn't, really test this out as much as now I would like to, because now I've got questions. But anyways, that said, I think honestly probably it might be the best way to handle it. I'm not sure. I'm struggling on what the best way to do this would be, but I'm leaning towards the best way to do this is to just use the basic magic defense buff, though. That still assumes that you've got enough health to to absorb all that. It probably is. You could get really creative, I'm guessing, with like BP restoration type skills and stuff, but you could probably get pretty creative with how you want to do this, and there's a chance that you might be able to do this while with just using reflect instead. The problem, again, I'm questioning, though, and again, now I'm really wishing that I would have tested this out, but it strikes me then that there may be a way to use just reflect and restore some BP to really because let's just say a multi-casted version of the reflect that's all the way bumped up to 9 is going to last 9 turns, I guess, right? Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know if it's worth it. That's tough. I'm really struggling to understand what would be the better strategy, right? Is it to just use the base magic defense, or just go all out and just do a gigantic reflect? I mean, yeah, it just I guess it depends. I mean, man, yeah, wow. Anyways, Jesus, I'm getting bogged down by wanting to have tried this a little bit more, but anyways, so as these bosses as the break wears off, they'll swap up their vulnerabilities. Now, this one is probably the worst one, where she's only vulnerable to dark magic, and obviously, I think only the dancer is able to take advantage of that. But anybody can take advantage of this with the darkness stones, and I mean you can just use the basic ones, right? The really weak ones, because really we just need to get rid of her shields. But that also assumes that you've got enough coming in here. I can't remember off the top of my head where I got those, but you can get more. I mean, like I said, I mean, just stealing them. I think I had a bunch, but I never ended up even actually using them here. But again, I at least wanted to throw that out, that was an option. It looks like I must have stuck a defense debuff on her. I don't know how. Well, I mean, yeah, why not? I guess. I suppose that might have been a time where I had an extra turn or something like that, but here comes the big damage. And I should say that Therion is my my big gun. Okay, shooting star. Well, I lived through that one. Interesting. And then did I use some peacock struts there? I wasn't paying attention, unfortunately, but it sure looks like it, right? Therion and Cyrus both have magic damage buffs. So here is the next, you know, iteration, and that was, I think, was that 12 shield she's got for this version, which is a bit rough. Although, and that's one of the bigger reasons for taking at least one hunter. You know, honestly, what's her name? Oh my god, the hunter chick. I'm so bad at, well, I don't know what's going on. My brain is just completely melting when it comes to the names in this game. Whatever, the hunter girl, right? Hunter chick. She probably would have been a better option than taking Ulbrich, honestly. She's just, I think she's a little bit more accurate, and that's the most important thing with your archer when you're using you know, Arrow Storm, because you'll notice you'll miss all the time with that skill, and you really just want to bump up your accuracy so that you can actually just, you know, shred the shields by using that. But that's another reason why you know, Cyrus and Therion are really good in this battle, because a lot of these iterations or whatever, like or vulnerability sets, have, you know, something that they can take advantage of with their magic. So, you know, again, I think that those two are really solid, and then you know, your hunter does a pretty good job too. God, I'm gonna fire up this game. I cannot believe that I can't remember. She's got a goofy name. It's the hunter chick, but man, I'm really feeling. You know what? To be fair, we have to be fair to me, right? I'm tired, and you know, I've already got issues with names in the first place, and then you slap on the fact that I've been up for way too long, and it's not good. Not good at all. Alright, I'm loading up my file as we speak because I'm so annoyed right now. Hanit. Jesus, so annoying. Victory shall be mine. But yeah, anyways. All right, so this one's got the, you know, the spear bow again, and then the, you know, the two elemental types. Jeez. There we go. All right, and of course now she just recovered. So we're back to the sword, dagger, lightning, and then I don't remember what her. I think her fourth one is actually wind, but I don't believe I've got anybody that can do that naturally, you know, or in their skill set. So, you know, I suppose that's another one of those deals where I guess I could have used like a windstone, but no reason to do that really. So all right, so it looks like I got my my buff on Primrose, right? The dancer buff, which now I'm able to pump out you know, some of these buffs. I honestly really wish that I would have just used Reflect now, just like watching this now. And you know, again, use a fully buffed up one. I suppose if you need to, you know, you can use a BP item. I forget what they're called, like the pomegranate things. Just to you know, give, you know, like your buffer some extra BP. Like right now would have been, or I guess technically prior to this, right before it was her turn, I really should have gave her a bunch of BP, and then I could have just like used Reflect on everybody, because right now I've got the dancer buff on her, which makes, you know, her buffs multi-target. But you know, I didn't, and that was silly. And so instead, I'm using like a physical attack on my like weakest character. I mean, whatever. I got rid of her shields, but still, it was not a great use of her turn, unfortunately. So anyways, you know what? I think I'm probably just going to cut the commentary here, because there really just isn't much else to this battle as far as mechanics. I'll just say, though, I really wish that I would have done things just a little bit differently. I think that, you know, this just wasn't This just really wasn't the best kind of way to handle this. Yeah, I don't know. I really wish I would have just tried the multi-target like reflects and just done that instead of kind of messing around with the magic defense buff, because I just don't think that that's as good. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, honestly, that was not good. I really just should have gone with the reflex instead. Like, sure, you know, not doing the reflect and just doing the magic defense buff doesn't eat the buff up whenever she, you know, is pelting me with spells, but by going that route instead, I actually wouldn't have, you know, assuming that I was able to reflect everything, I wouldn't have had to heal, you know. I don't know. Yeah, again, I think that would have been the better route to go. And yeah, here Ulbrich is eating dirt. You know, mostly that was because, you know, initially I actually couldn't even buff him up because he had the debuff on him that prevents that. But at a certain point that fell off, and so again, I'm not really sure why I didn't, you know, throw out more, you know, making a better attempt to get him buffed up to survive that. But, you know, again, I suppose it's kind of hindsight's 20/20, but. Anyways, as I said, I think I'm going to cut this one here. You know, nothing really else, you know, as far as strategy goes. Again, keep her, you know, leg trapped. You don't want her getting a bunch of turns back to back. I mean, she's already getting 2 every turn. So again, you know, make sure that you're sticking that on her. But all right, I'm going to cut this one here. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.
Out of my way. Here.
I am ready.
Victory shall be mine. Victory shall be mine. My boat great inferno to scorch the land.
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Now then.
My turn. I'm ready. Great part. Now, what next? A great inferno to scorch the land.
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
My turn.
The battle is truly joined. There.
I am ready.
Watch me now.
With the grace of Seal Tige.
Victory shall be mine.
An interesting dilemma. his. Victory shall be mine. How about this?
What is the logical course of action?
The peacock shall strut.
Let's do this! Try this!
The battle is truly joined. Ensnare them!
I am ready. I'll protect you.
So much to learn.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
Shot!
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
The battle is truly joined.
My turn.
The battle is truly joined. Ensnare them!
I am ready. I'll protect you.
My turn. My turn.
I am ready. Let yourself be healed.
The battle is truly joined.
What is the logical course of action?
The peacock shall strut.
What's yours is mine.
I am ready.
Victory shall be mine. Use this.
I am ready. The moonlight glows.
Have at you.
I am ready. The moonlight glows.
My turn. An interesting dilemma.
The battle is truly joined. Use this.
My turn. Now, what next?
A great inferno to scorch the land. Now then. How about this?
I am ready. Oh, sacred light.
Victory shall be mine. Ensnare them! The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
What is the logical course of action?
A great inferno to scorch the land. A great inferno to scorch the land.
My turn.
Now then.
I am ready. The peacock struck.
What is the logical course of action?
A great inferno to scorch the land.
I am ready. Oh, sacred light.
Now then.
I am ready.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way!
Out of my way. Shot!
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Now, what next? The peacock shall strut! Out of my way. Don't start things you can't finish.